Pennfield, it's Friday. It's Charger Time.
Hey Pennfield, I'm your host Avesh Wagmer, and welcome to this week's show of Charger Time. Firstly, we have Akshaya, and Haritha with this Friday's Pennfield Champ.
Haritha, you're in this.
Why did you choose this person as the champion?
So this particular person is extremely kind and very, very thoughtful. I noticed that he often will ask what other students need in class.
Thank you. Now, is there a particular, characteristic that you were looking for?
So when I chose my Pennfield Champion, I was really considering somebody who was kind. I think that in our world today, we really need to show kindness to everybody, and I've noticed that he does that on a daily basis. He often will check on other students, and it's such a big deal to me to watch in my classroom somebody that does that.
Okay, so you have won something very, very, very special that Mrs. Myers actually decided.
Yes.
3.
She decided that you were kind and you help people on a daily basis. So she decided.
It says always going above and beyond, be kind and thoughtful to others around you.
So you have won Pennfield Champion for this week.
Thanks, Akshaya and Haritha. Next, we have Haritha, Shreya, Akshaya, Dablina, Radhika, and Havisha asking some random questions to our teachers and students of Pennfield.
What do you put first, milk or cereal?
Milk.
Do you have a reason for that?
I'm a psychopath.
What's the most ridiculous fact that you know?
The most ridiculous fact that I know. I might have to think about that one for a second. Can we cut so I can think about that for a second? Or does it have to be off the top of my head?
It has to be at the top.
Oh, okay, alright.
It's not fair, we're science teachers.
Okay, a ridiculous fact. I'm immediately going to animals here.
Animals can be weird sometimes.
Animals can definitely be weird sometimes.
I'm glad that's not my question.
Yeah. You have something else coming your way.
Wow, I'm blanking right now.
With your elbows.
Okay, here's a ridiculous fact. It's impossible to sneeze with your eyes open.
Really?
Really.
Okay.
I thought you were going to say something science.
That is kind of sciencey.
Yeah. If you could put rings on species of animal, what animal would you choose? A giraffe.
A giraffe?
Why? Just because it's my favorite animal. I just like giraffes. Okay.
Milk first or cereal first? Cereal first. Cereal first. Cereal? Okay. I need to go throw out my trash. Oh, okay. Next question. What's the most embarrassing thing you've ever worn?
Probably a shark costume. That's really. I really haven't. A clown costume. Yeah. These two were I Love Hot Moms.
Thank you. Okay. Next question. How do you feel about putting pineapple on pizza?
It's really gross, and you shouldn't do that.
Okay. Thank you. Hi. So, first question. If you could only eat 3 meals every day, what 3 meals would they be?
My dad's cooking, so it'd probably be like some Spam and eggs. And then for lunch, it'd be pizza and fries, maybe a cheesesteak. And for dinner, it'd probably be my mom's cooking. Like maybe a little bit of rice, a little bit of pork chops. Maybe she could put some in the air fryer, you know what I mean? Like maybe some fries. That'd work too.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, so if you got arrested with no explanation whatsoever, how would your family or friends react?
My mother would bail me out. And depending on the year, she may or may not be surprised. We'll leave it there.
Okay. I think cereal should be considered as soup.
Cereal is soup?
Yeah. No, soup is warm. Cereal's cold. Okay.
Control any element, what would it be?
Probably time.
Time? Like Doctor Strange. Okay.
If you could go back in time to give your parents some advice, what advice would you give them?
Whoa, that's kind of a heavy question. If I could go back to give my parents some advice, what would I give them? I would say whenever you have kids, don't always believe the youngest one just because she's cute. She causes problems and makes trouble too. It's not always the older brother that's causing problems. That's what I would tell my parents.
True fact.
All right.
What weird thing would you make acceptable?
What weird thing would I make acceptable? I think the weird thing that I would make acceptable is probably farting in class.
Okay.
And here's why. It's a bodily function. So many kids get all worked up when this happens, and it's just your body doing its thing. So let's just make it acceptable. I mean, don't do it all the time in my room, but make it acceptable.
You heard it here first. Farting is acceptable.
Thanks for the answers, guys. We interrupt this Charger Time to give you some important news. A sub to the channel would be Chargerific, and also a sub to the channel. So like you guys just sub to the channel, okay? Okay, moving on. Also, we have Dottie with an interview of the dance captain of our musical, All Together Now.
This weekend, North Penn will be participating in All Together Now, a celebration of theater all around the country. Today, we're interviewing Ellie Huber about the show. So, Ellie, what is All Together Now in relation to North Penn?
All Together Now is a performance celebrating the 50th anniversary of North Penn High School's theater department.
Very nice. And how is Pennfield involved in it?
All of the students at Pennfield who were in theater or want to participate in theater are performing On This Together from High School Musical.
And so you're one of our dance captains. What is the role of a dance captain in a show or performance?
We help the students that forgot the dance or need to learn the dance for On This Together Now from High School Musical.
And then you're also a featured soloist. So for that, what do you do in our performance and who are you soloing for?
I perform as Kelsey from High School Musical, and me and all the other soloists will perform at the high school.
Very nice. And how and when can people watch the show? Because, I mean, this sounds pretty interesting.
We will be performing on Saturday at 7:30 p.m. with all the other performances. And you can buy tickets for in-person or online.
And is there anything else you want to tell us about the show?
All the 9th, 8th, and 7th graders are really looking forward to perform this, and we worked really hard on it. So I hope you guys can see it on Saturday.
All right, thank you, Ellie. And again, you can get your in-person or stream tickets for All Together Now on Saturday, November 13th at 7:30 at North Penn High School by going to showtix4u.com/events/MPHS Theater. That's all for today.
Thanks, Dottie. Finally, we have Mrs. Woods and Miss Riley with a special announcement from Pennfield Theater.
So Evangeline, why are we here today?
Well, because I was the first one who submitted my guess for which musical it is this year.
Okay, so what is it that you guessed?
I guessed Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory.
You did? Well, guess what? You get a chocolate bar.
Thank you.
Because it is Willy Wonka. See if your chocolate bar has a golden ticket.
Wow, I'll have to take a good look at that one. Oh, I got it.
You got the golden ticket, yes. So Willy Wonka will be presented
in the first weekend of March, and auditions will be in December, beginning on the 17th, and then going the rest of the following week, the 20th, the 21st. Callbacks will be the 22nd. Look for more information. If you're interested, there is a Google Classroom, and we will supply the code for you to get into it, so you have all the information you need when the time comes. Okay? Have a great weekend, Pennfield. We hope you're happy.
Yep, bye.
Bye.
Thanks, Miss Woods and Miss Riley. That's amazing. So that's it for this week. Have a great weekend, and always remember the Pennfield way. Be respectful, be responsible, and be kind. See you soon.